Okay, binomial theorem, one of the easiest chapter actually, but many of you struggle with it the most. Okay, why is it easy? Because everything is actually given in the formula sheet. Everything you need to know is given to you. The only thing I want you to know is you need to recognize what does A and B represent. Okay, so what does A and B represent will actually tell you what to put in for all these values after that. All right, can you highlight this one over here? Because the formula given to you is a plus, but then the question gets a little bit more tricky when the example has a minus sign, which we're going to cover later. All right, okay. Okay, so we start with the basic first. What we need to know is we need to know how to expand something that has a power, right? So usually if it's like power 2, power 3, we can do rainbow method expansion, which is quite simple and quite fast, right? So binomial helps you to expand something that has a bigger power. Okay, the power can go as big as like 10, 20, but most of the time the question will always tell you, I want you to expand until the third term, or expand the term up to x power 4, for example. Okay, but for the first one, we're just going to expand all the way so we can learn how to make use of the expansion. Okay, before we start, right, you look at the formula sheet. Okay, I want you to notice that this is actually a plus. That means if it's a minus, right, you got to bring out the minus accordingly. We'll do one minus question later. All right, we'll do a simple one first. Okay, so in this case, if we were to compare exactly, A is actually 1, then plus, B is actually 5x, not just 5, okay? Then N is actually a power 4. So let's say now we want to expand everything, all right? So we'll start with A power N, which is 1 power 4, all right? Then we will plus, this thing we call it 4, choose 1. We just press the calculator later, okay? Whereas this one will be 4 minus 1, so it becomes 3. And then this one will just be 5x power 1. I won't write the power 1. Okay. This is 4, choose 2, 1, which is n minus 2, right? So 4 minus 2, that is 2. This is 5x. Make sure you are squaring the entire thing. Okay, square the entire thing. Then the next one we have is 4, choose 3. This is 1 power 1. Then we have 5x power 3. So you realize, right, the first term, the power is decreasing. The second term, the power is increasing. Okay, but no need to memorize, just refer. All right, oops. Okay, next one. We have 4, choose 4. This one will be 1, but power 0, right? Okay, then this one here will be 5x whole thing, power 4. All right, let me shift this whole thing there a little bit, okay? Okay, so now what you're supposed to do is, the only concern that you should have is all this. Okay, but you're just going to get rid of it based on, just use your calculator, just becomes a number. Okay, so 1 power 4 is 1. Okay, I'm just going to alternate the color so you all can see, all right? Now I'm going to do the second term. How do you actually press this? So in your calculator, you look for the button and choose R. It's usually above the divide button. So how we write it is 4, shift, divide, and then 1. They just equal. Okay, it will just become 4. So this one is 4 times 1 times 5x. All right, then the next one, we're going to press 4, choose 2. So 4, same thing. It will just become 6. So 1 square is still 1, right? This one 5 square. So 5 square, we have to make it as 25 x square. All right, that's why the square is on the outside. All right, next one, 4, choose 3. 4, choose 3 gives me a 4. So multiply by 1. Then 5 cube is actually 125 x cube. All right, x power 3, right? Next one is 4, choose 4. Okay, so 4, choose 4. It will just give me 1. So this is 1 times this one. What's 5 power 4? So we have 5 power 4, 6 to 5. So this is 6 to 5 x power 4. So for this one, we managed to do a complete one. So you see, it ended when the number on top and below is the same. Okay, so 4 choose 1, 4 choose 2. Here is 4 choose 0 actually. So now we just need to simplify this thing. I don't need the calculator already. So I simplify this thing. This one is 20x. Oh, 6 times 25 gives me 150. Then after that, 4 times 125 gives me 500. X power 3. Last one is just 625 x power 4. See, so you're just making use of the formula. So when everything is plus, right, it's actually quite straightforward, correct? So we're going to upgrade your skills a little bit. We're going to make sure, we're going to try something that the first number is not 1, and this sign over here is actually a minus. So this one over here. Okay, we're making use of the same formula. Shall I bring down the formula so you can see? Okay, so I bring down the formula. Now we can expand this one. Okay, so the first one, 2 power n. This one, right, there's many more terms. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to expand up to, usually they phrase it in a way, expand the first 3 terms or expand the first 4 terms. So I say expand until the term, right, including x power 6, for example. Okay, then you must be thinking, that means I'm going to expand what, 7 terms? Okay, then you wait and see. So what we see here is that we start with the first one, 2 power 5. Okay, next one, 5 choose 1, 2 is 5 minus 1, right? So 5 minus 1 is 4. This one you got to put it as negative x squared. You saw that? So my b, right, is not just x squared, but my b term is negative x squared. Okay, then we have 5 choose 2, 2 power 3, negative x squared, whole thing square. Then if you see, 2 times 2 is x power 4 already, right? So we just need one more. 5 choose 3, 2 power 2, negative x squared, whole thing power 3. Do you realize it's not done expanding? So what you're supposed to do, always put dot, dot, dot like that, plus, dot, dot, dot. Okay, to show that there's still more. If you end it here, that means whatever you expand is just like that, correct? Which is more of like this one, right? I expanded fully, ma. But this one here, I still have some more. I make sure I put the plus dot, 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 okay? Okay, so now we can just see 2 power 5 is 32. Now I can straight away press calculator straight away, because I no need to like step by step, slowly, slowly like that, right? Okay, so what we have here, I'll just press like that. So 5 choose 1, multiply by 2 power 4. Okay, do you notice that there is a minus sign here? So that means this one here has to be a minus. Okay, so this one here will be minus already, then it will be, our coefficient was 80, right? Wait, let me put back to black. Okay, so minus 80 x squared. Okay, next one, 5 choose 2 times 2 power 3. Oh, what's happening? Times 2 power 3. So it gives me 80 again, right? So you must see, okay, this one is negative square. So negative times negative gives me positive. So this one is positive. Okay, but positive 80 x power what? So multiply, correct? So x power 4. Then next one, 5, choose 3 times 2 square. Okay, then this is what? This is minus cube. So it's like minus 1 cube. So it still gives me minus, right? So this is minus. Minus how much? Minus 40 x power, multiply the powers. So x power 6, then plus dot, dot, dot. So this will be your final answer. Okay, so this is for simple expansion. You just need to expand using the formula sheet. That's all. No need to memorize.